Yes, it is I, the Phantom Reviewer, where my hell is to review. But today, there will be no violence today. So, I decided that I'm going to show you something even more terrifying. Yes, granted, I did say I was going to do blood theater, but you know what? That can wait. You don't understand the pain that I went through to watch that with a good friend of mine, who most likely will agree to. But still, what we are going to be talking about today is something even more gruesome, something more extravagantly terrifying. Sesame Street. Yes, Sesame Street. Yes, you heard me. If anybody knows anything about Sesame Street, is that they have a tendency to show a lot more unusual, may I say, slightly disturbing visuals to the children. Some of them aren't that horrifying, and some of them are a little out there, but still, they must be addressed. Yes, so today I will be calling this segment Sesame Strange. Episode 1. So, take a deep breath. All right. So, what exactly am I going to be talking to you about today that has a very unusual history of Sesame Street? Well, let's see and find out.
You know, I've learned to walk around inside my own head. Now, that may sound silly to you, but it's been very, very helpful to me. Let me show you how it's done, in case you want to try it. Now, when you first come to the brain, you have to pass through the medulla oblongata. That's where things like breathing and the heartbeat and the glands are controlled. It's kind of like plumbing. It's not very interesting. But if you keep going, you cross into the cerebrum, and that's where all your thoughts are. You know, when I first came to my cerebrum here, there were thoughts scattered all over. The place was a mess. Whole mathematical formula, bits of poetry, and telephone numbers were all mixed up together. It was terrible.
So, yeah, that's my first segment for this show. Even more interesting part is that the character's name actually was Limbo. He was a puppet constructed of 2 eyes and a mouth made of string and controlled by 2 puppeteers with black gloves. Later on, his name was changed to Nobody because, well, he has no body, except at the beginning of this video. Apparently before he was on Sesame Street, he also appeared on 2 other shows as well as the pilot episode of the Mad, Mad, Mad World Show and the Mike Douglas Show in 1966 with Jim Henson taking the helm twice. And when he finally hit the scene on Sesame Street, he was voiced by a one William Roscoe Mercer.
Once again, let's count to 10.
Which I believe Williams more or less did the voice for Mr. Nobody on the Counting to 10 segment, because with this segment that I am doing a video on, I believe it was Jim Henson who did the voice because, well, I can tell what Jim Henson sounds like, and it was definitely him.
Let me show you how it's done, in case you want to try it.
Yeah, so this one's definitely out there, but you know what? In my mind and in my opinion, I consider it probably the best Sesame Street segment ever. Why? Because it kind of makes you think. It really does. I mean, like even questioning yourself and your thoughts, good and the bad.
Let me show you some of my good thoughts. I have a special section of extra good thoughts that I'm very proud of. They're right over here. Oh, yeah. Lovely. That's a nice thought. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, I've got some evil thoughts, too. I guess everybody does. Hey, you want to see my evil thoughts? I keep them over here, in this part of my brain. They're greedy thoughts, gluttony, hate, lust. Well, that's enough of that.
And you know what? That's kind of something really unique to kind of travel into and discuss. But it's definitely a good Sesame Strange segment. I approve. Well, I will see you guys next time on another episode of
Sesame Strange.
Take care. And remember, sunny days, swinging the clouds away. Find my way to every area's green. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get to there?